game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you got.
Have you ever dreamed of exploring a stunning alien world, full of mysteries, dangers, and wonders? If so, you might want to check out Outcast, A New Beginning, the long-awaited sequel to the 1999 cult classic Outcast.
You see, it is not enough just to climb every tower as you mines on Adelpha in perfect harmony. He discovered our secrets, learned how to nurture.
In this game, you play as Cutter Slade, a former Navy SEAL who has been resurrected by the almighty Yods to save the planet of Adelpha from invading robot forces. However, things are not as simple as they seem, as Cutter will have to deal with his own past, the fate of the Talons, and the secrets of Adelpha. Outcast, A New Beginning, is a single-player third-person action-adventure game that lets you explore a vast open world with no boundaries. You can acquire abilities by combining different modules and use your jetpack to jump, glide, and dash through the air. If you are looking for a new and thrilling adventure in a unique sci-fi setting, you should definitely keep an eye on this game.
The powers of the Yods. But you can't become a citizen of Adelpha and change our world without the gate.
The Day Before is a survival MMO set in a post-apocalyptic America where you must fight against zombies and other players for resources and survival.
Here are the coordinates.
Did you hear that?
The game promises to feature a huge open world, realistic graphics, and a lot of action.
Some fuel and go.
In the survivor colony, you can sell and buy any item.
You can explore the ruins of cities, scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, drive vehicles, and team up with other survivors. However, you also have to be careful of the dangers that lurk around every corner, such as the flesh-hungry infected and the ruthless bandits. The game is set to release on November 10th, 2023 for PC. If you enjoy games like The Last of Us or The Division, you should definitely check out The Day Before. It appears to be a thrilling and immersive experience that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Little Nightmares 3 is an atmospheric adventure game that will follow the journey of Lo and Alone, two new characters who are trapped in the Spiral, a cluster of disturbing places. They will have to work together to survive and escape from the grasp of an even greater threat lurking in the shadows. For the first time in the franchise, you can play with a friend in online co-op or solo with an AI companion. The game will feature a variety of environments, from a mysterious desert to an unsettling fun fair, and a new cast of foes, ranging from ominous beetles to a giant baby. Little Nightmares 3 is slated to release sometime in 2024 on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. If you're brave enough, you can add it to your wish list and get notified when it becomes available. Are you ready to return to the nowhere, little ones? This time, face your childhood fears together. Clockwork Revolution is a game that lets you explore the steampunk metropolis of Avalon, a city that has been shaped by the manipulation of historical events.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
You will discover an incredible invention that allows you to travel into the past and influence key moments, creating a butterfly effect on the world and its inhabitants. You will have to face the consequences of your actions, as well as the dangers and mysteries of Avalon. Clockwork Revolution is a first-person action-adventure game that combines RPG elements with time-bending mechanics. You'll be able to use your invention to rewind, fast-forward, pause, and play with time, creating unique gameplay scenarios and puzzles. The game promises to immerse you in a captivating steampunk world where advanced technology meets the aesthetics of the Victorian era.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words?
Toxic Commando is a co-op first-person shooter game inspired by the legendary John Carpenter, the master of horror and action cinema.
Nobody half-asses it this time.
The game is set in the near future, where an experiment to harness the power of the Earth's core goes horribly wrong, unleashing a monstrous entity called the Sludge God. The Sludge God transforms the land and its inhabitants into scum and undead creatures, threatening to destroy the world. The only hope lies with a team of misfit mercenaries, known as the Toxic Commandos, who are hired by the genius behind the experiment to stop the Sludge God and its army of horrors. The game features 4 different classes of commandos, each equipped with unique weapons, abilities, and vehicles. Moreover, the game boasts buddy movie vibes, over-the-top humor, and explosive action. Toxic Commando is expected to be released in 2024 on PC, PS5, and XS. Phantom Blade Zero is a game that will immerse you in a world of ancient mysteries and modern dangers. You will play as Soul, a dark raider who was betrayed by his own order and left for dead.
You know better than anyone else. That no one could escape.
With only 66 days to live, you must seek revenge and uncover the secrets of the Phantom World, where kung fu, steampunk, and occult powers collide. You will face formidable enemies and monstrous creatures, using your skills, weapons, and artifacts to survive. Phantom Blade Zero is an action RPG that combines fast-paced hack-and-slash combat with strategic decision-making. You will explore a semi-open world full of handcrafted and diverse activities and discover a rich story inspired by Chinese culture and history. Phantom Blade Zero is a game that will challenge you, thrill you, and surprise you. It is the spiritual rebirth of the Rainblood franchise, built with Unreal Engine 5 for PlayStation 5 and PC. Don't miss this epic adventure that will redefine the genre of Kung Fu Punk. Projekt Z is a game that combines the genres of first-person shooter, survival, and horror in a World War II setting. The game follows a group of survivors who are trying to uncover the secrets of a Nazi experiment that involves zombies and other supernatural phenomena on a remote island. The game features a story mode where players can craft weapons, ammo, and structures in their hideout, and a wave survival mode where players must fight against endless hordes of zombies. Projekt M is a stunning action-adventure game that utilizes Unreal Engine 5 to deliver a realistic and immersive experience. You take on the role of a former SAS soldier who joins M16, a covert operations unit that handles high-stakes missions around the world. Developed by NCSoft, a prominent South Korean game developer, known for titles such as Lineage and Guild Wars, Projekt Z draws inspiration from interactive movies like Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human, where your actions and decisions hold consequences. Set in Korea, the game incorporates 3D scanning, motion capture, and visual effects to achieve photorealistic graphics. Projekt Z is expected to release on console platforms in the near future.
The information that exists in the present reality determines how the world will unfold.
Killing Floor 3 is the latest installment in the co-op FPS horror series that pits you and your friends against hordes of bioengineered monsters known as Zeds. In this game, you'll join the rebel group Nightfall, who are fighting to halt the Zed invasion and uncover the secrets behind their creation. You'll face new types of Zeds, each possessing unique abilities and weapons, as well as confront new environments and challenges. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, Killing Floor 3 offers stunning graphics and realistic physics. Additionally, you can utilize melee attacks and finishers to deal brutal damage to your enemies. PIONER is a game that transports you to a Soviet island, isolated from the mainland by a large-scale technogenic anomaly. You'll play as a survivor tasked with exploring this dangerous and mysterious world, encountering deadly flora and fauna, hostile factions, and anomalous phenomena. Armed with a variety of weapons, from pistols and rifles to shotguns and grenade launchers, you must fight your way through the island. PIONER is a first-person shooter with elements of role-playing and online multiplayer. You have the choice to cooperate or compete with other players in PvE and PvP modes. The game will challenge you with its realistic and immersive gameplay, where there's no health bar or level system. Survival in this post-apocalyptic world depends on your skills, tactics, and luck. PIONER is set to be released in 2023.